Good afternoon, this is Nicholas from Gandor Gaming, and just today we got a brand new October 27, 2025 Genesis point update. So I'm not going to go over every card on this list. There's a lot of changes that they're trying to do. Some of them I'm happy with, some of them I'm against. So let's talk about it. So first things first, I've been really happy with Genesis format. They've been trying to crank down on all these FTK cards, which I feel like is the correct move. And they've been really open in the community and talking with us, which is much more than I could say about other formats. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the responses, but at the same time, I don't know. Some of these cards are kind of frustrating. So let's get into this. First things first, I'm happy with the reversal quiz slash DDD dynamite hits. They hit a lot of FT cards. Basically, the first like 20 cards were addressing the FTK, saying, hey, last turn has to be 100 points. Gishki Gust Kraken was committing FTKs. It's 100 points. Guess what? All the ritual spells for Gishki are now one. You can't play that card anymore. So it's like banning it, but not banning it. Because technically you could play it in a deck, but you can't play any of the ritual spells. Or like Manju, because like Manju's also hit on this list at one point now. So it's like, how are you supposed to summon this guy ever? I don't know. It's hitting a lot of FTKs. A lot of the burn cards got hit too. Blackwing Assault Dragon got hit. Bramble Dragon got hit, which is nice. I'm glad they're trying to get rid of all these burning FTK cards, especially since the format is a lot more lower. But at the same time, they also increased, like, yes, we want you to play more hand traps. So like they lowered a lot of staple cards down. They're like, oh, Heavy Storm, yeah, you're 10 points now. Harpy's Feather Duster, you're 15 points now. Lightning Storm, you're 20 points now. Dominus Impulse, Dominus Spiral, and Nibiru, congratulations. You went from 30 points for Impulse to 25. Spiral went from 10 to 5. Nibiru went from 10 to 5. Ghost Bells are also went from 7 and 5 respectively to 3s. Sovereign the Ancient Ascended went to 3. Baron went to 80, which is interesting. But then there's like some real random hits that I'm like, huh? Like, were these cards really a problem? Like, these are just exclusively weird cards. Like, why was Goblin Biker Grand Breakout on here? Like, does that card really deserve to be 7 points? Another card, Rescue Ace. I get that it's a strong archetype, but I haven't seen it do shit in Genesis format. Why are the cards going from 0 to like 5 points each? Well, I guess Airlifter went from 10 to 5, so I guess a way to balance it going. I don't know. That's just weird to me. They should just do. I don't know. I don't think that both those. I guess one went down, one other one went up to balance. Whatever. Then there's like some other weird things they did too. Like for example, number 100 Numeron Dragon's whole gimmick is that it cheats out number 100. Number 97 cheats out number 100. That's like their whole shtick. That's the reason why you play Dragublion. But now you can't even do that because Hope Harbinger is like 21 points. And now Numeron Dragon's 21 points. So like, what's the point of playing number 97 to cheat out cards if all the targets that cheat out are banned? Or not banned, but like 2 out of points. You can't do anything. It's weird. Now, I will say I am happy about like the barrier statues going up, Kalyuga going up, Retaliating Sea, Flying Sea, Gray Shell's Prison going up. That's cool and all. And they did hit Vanquisol even more now because now Vanquisol Hollis is at 33 and stuff. But then there's like weird hits on here, which I'm like, I don't understand like why these cards are hit. Like for example, I'm trying to look at this list just to make sure I'm not misspeaking, but like, was the Treasure of the Kings deck that bad? Why you had to make it 5 points for Treasure of the Kings? Like you already nerfed the shit out of them when you made Lightning Storms and Harpies and Heavy Storm way cheaper. So I don't know. That is weird. Also, Raid Raptor vanquishing Lanius is now, I guess that was at points for some reason. Now it's 0, so that's cool. But here's another thing I don't like. Phantom Ubel is 76 points now, and Nightmare Throne is 25 points. So you can no longer play the Ubel field spell in a Ubel deck, which is like, huh? Like, you're telling me the card that was built for your archetype you cannot play now? Like, I don't like that aspect of this game. Like, I like the idea that everything's legal, but I don't like it when you make points in a way that in archetype cards can't be played together anymore. Like, Nightmare Throne's not banned, but you can't play Nightmare Throne in the deck you'd play it in, which is Yubel, which is weird. And there's a whole bunch of other, like, weird things like that. They're just, for example, why were all the Gladiator beasts even having so many high points? Like, I guess they're lower now, so that's cool. But then, I don't know. It's weird. Some of these cards, I'm happy are going lower, but other times I'm like, that didn't do anything. Like, E-Telly going from 40 to 35 doesn't change shit on the math. All it does is that, congratulations, if you played 2 E-Tellys, it's 70 points now, so that gives you 30 points to do whatever you want, but that's still not enough points to do anything, so no one's going to play it. Same thing with Reinforcement in the Army. Same thing with Fire Formation Tenki. Same thing with Fossil Dig. You're not going to be playing these cards because you're going to need hand traps, and hand traps, even though they're cheaper, it still doesn't solve the problems. And then there's like some weird random cards. Like, why is Splendid the Iron Dash Dragon on here? Like, don't get me wrong, I get some of the branded cards. Like, I trust me, I understand that. But like, there's other ones I'm like, why are you on the list? Really weird stuff on here. But I don't know, I'm enjoying it. They hate Dynamorphia for sure, because you know Dynamorphia guys at 100, they keep limiting all the traps to like 1 point, so you can't play them together, which I think is hilarious. So, yeah, that's really all I got for this video. I hope you all like and subscribe. See you on the next one, and bye-bye.